Hello everybody, welcome to this special video. Today we will take a look at the very interesting project, which is the Super Heavy Starship with the launch tower. So without further ado, let's go straight into Creo and take a look at the model. And here we are in Creo, and this is the model. So the model is roughly in 144 scale, and as you can see, comes with the full tower, with the arm and the mechazilla. Yeah, here we have the chopsticks, yeah, and it also has the launch pad, uh, in which the super heavy is sitting. Now, I tried to be as accurate to the design, but I did make some changes. Those changes were not done because I just wanted to do them, but changes to incorporate 3D printing and to kind of make it all more stable. So, what do I mean by that? Here, as you can see, here we in this arm, you can see this arm has a locking mechanism so that the two grabbers can be fixed together. Then here we have basically a top grabber, let's say, that will fix the booster in place and will ensure better stability. Same here for the arm. I added here this safety pin. Uh, Once engaged, the entire arm is fixed in position. Thus, it should never happen that the booster with the arm will fall down. Yeah. And also, I kind of redesign the whole assembly for the arm in order to slide on the tower with no problem. Yeah, so here is the safety pin, so when it is engaged, the arms cannot go down. Yeah, and basically the same is for the mechazilla. Yeah, so I try to make the chopsticks the same as they are, but I kind of redesign the whole assembly a little bit. So first things first, here we have this safety that basically holds the two chopsticks together, and that's there for the starship to be, well, safely secured. Yeah, you can see that it has these two extrusion on both sides, so it is basically locked in place. Uh, the the chopsticks can rotate, as you can see, but Uh, once again, here I have inserted two safety pins, just like on the bottom. So when they are inserted, the chopsticks cannot really rotate. Yeah. So if you remove them, then you can rotate it as you wish. I also prepared these two resting holes. They are for the safety pins if you don't want to have them in. Yeah. And yeah, once again, the entire assembly can go up and down, and it has the same safety pins as we have here. And last but not least, the starship itself. Yeah, so I will now show the starship. So we have it basically made out of the starship, the booster, and the hot stage ring. Yeah. So the booster looks like this. Yeah. The starship looks like this, and you can see that I have made some inserts here, or sorry, some protrusions, some holes. And that's because in this case the hot stage ring serves as a connector to those two stages. Yeah, so basically you will insert it inside the booster, and then you will insert the starship inside it, and the two halves hold together. Yeah. It's not a perfectly tight connection. It's not even meant to be, But it's just for when you want to have the two together. Um, okay, so basically, all the um, things regarding the arms and chopsticks are posable. Yeah, so everything can move. Yeah, so yeah, I will return it back to when it was, and yeah, and the same goes for here the Mechazilla. Yeah, and of course, if you want to then simulate the catching of the booster, you can because it fits to here as well. Okay, so that was the showcase, and I think that now we can take a look at how you will actually assemble everything. Good. So we will start with the tower itself. Bear in mind, this will be very long print because it consists of four of these segments, and at least on MK4, each of them is 18 hours apiece. Because you really need to print it with the supports. Yeah. I tried to print it without them. It was always fail. I also tried to print the top without supports. I printed it, but yeah, for example, this surface it does not look good. But I decided to keep it so that I can, demonstrate how even a fail print could be saved. Okay, and how does it work? Well, yeah. So first we have this base. And as you can see here, we have a locking mechanism. So here we insert the locking mechanism. Sorry, here through the locking mechanism, we insert this part of the pod, and the pod has the specs, and then you will insert the second part of the pod. Now, here we have a holes for smaller pins and one big pin. So basically we will add this. Yeah, four smaller ones and one bigger one. And we connect the middle part. And we do the same thing again. We will insert those same pins and add another segment. And we will do it until we have all four. And then we will insert this uh, final piece, which is smaller. It only has three sections, let's say, in as opposed of five. And yeah, once again, we will insert the same uh, connectors and put the top on, and the tower is done. Yeah, so this is the tower. Then the chopsticks. Uh, so we start with this piece. Then we will insert one part of the chopstick, then the second one, yeah, and we have to connect it via a shaft, uh, which is here. The shaft is basically done like this in order to be printed vertically, yeah, so that it's tougher and it can really serve as a proper shaft. Then from the bottom we will insert the second piece, and now here to this pin we will insert this lock, yeah, so that the two chopsticks could be locked together. Yeah, and now we will basically close the assembly by adding a support. So first we have this one, yeah, it will simply uh, peg on it. Yeah, uh, these two pegs will go to the holes. Yeah, so like this, and then here we have these openings, and here we will insert another support, this and this. Yeah, and we will have this. Yeah, now we will insert the safety pins, this one and this one. Obviously, when you will install it into the tower, the pins have to be removed or out of the way. And yeah, here we insert the safety pins to the chopsticks. Yeah, and here we will insert a cap so that everything is nice and yeah. Uh, Here I have two. In reality, I only printed one and put it here because this one doesn't really need to be there. But yeah, I have it here. Okay, so that was the chopsticks, and now the arm, and the arm is also very easy. So yeah, let's start. So first we have this base. Yeah. Now we have this base 2 and 3. But we cannot just now put it together like that. Well, if you do it like me and you will just click everything together and will not glue anything together, sure, yeah. But basically, the base 2 cannot be inserted now. First, we have to insert the arm itself, yeah, and now we have to align the holes and insert uh, the shaft. Yeah, so here we have the pin, so we will insert it. It once again is cut it like that so that you can print it vertically. Yeah, so we will insert it, and now we can insert the base too. Yeah, and have it like that. Now here we have a hole for a connector, so we will insert it, and we will insert the second half of the arm. Yeah, and now here and here we will put the grabbers 1 and 2. Yeah, for example, here I have the locking mechanism on the bottom. In real life, I made it upside down, yeah, so it is up, but it doesn't matter. It has no bearing on the function. Yeah. And here we have the two pegs, so we will insert this piece, and inside we will insert this part. Yeah. And now we will insert pins everywhere. So one pin here, one pin here, one pin here, and now here we have this safety pin and this safety pin, and that's it. And once again, we have to remove this safety pin before we attach it to the tower. And last but not least, the Super Heavy Starship itself. So this is probably the simplest one. So we will start with the booster. Yeah, booster looks like this. And we start with this piece. So first we insert this connector. Then we will insert the second part, another connector, and the top part. Now here to this opening we will insert the engines. Yeah. And now here to those four holes we will insert the flaps. Yeah, flaps are kinda redesigned in order to have this surface so that they can be printed like that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the booster. Yeah. Now the starship itself. Yeah, so starship is here, and yeah. So first we have this piece. Now we have this back piece. We will insert the connector here. We will insert the connector here, and we will put the center piece together. And we have this long piece. Now we will start with the heat shield. Yeah, so we will insert the top one. You will basically slide it from the top and it will hold together here with this locking mechanism. Then we will insert this. Yeah, it's basically better if you first take this piece, then insert the heat shield. Then you take this piece, insert the heat shield, and then put them together. Yeah, uh, yeah. So here, this thing, and then from the back you will attach this piece. Yeah, it has. Yeah, here we have the back, and the piece has a corresponding hole. Yeah, so you have this, and yeah. Now here to this small opening on both sides you will insert these small parts of the heat shield, and now to all four fins you will simply insert this. They can be clicked together, but they may be it may be possible it may be needed, sorry, to add a little bit of glue. And that's it. That's the Starship entirely done. Then we will insert the hot stage ring and the booster. Yeah. So that's the model. And this will be all for this video, because on the actual print we will take a look in another part. So I hope you like this and that the assembly instructions were clear enough. And we will see each other in the next video. Have a very nice day and bye bye.